Hi guys, so today's tutorial is going to be this glamorous look for the holiday season. It has some warm browns, gold glitter, winged liner, lashes, and of course deep red lips. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. I'm starting off with this NYX primer, which is a silicone based primer, so it's going to even out my skin's texture. Then I'm going in with the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, and I'm going to apply this all over my face using my blank canvas F20 brush. This is a nice dewy foundation, so it's going to give me a little bit of a glow. Then I went ahead and did my brows off camera, but I will link the brow tutorial in the info bar. It's always there, guys, if you check. I also primed my lids and then set the primer with any face powder at all. I also applied some tape to give me a crisp line and started off with this peachy shadow from Inglot called 368. So I'm just blending that into the crease and also blending it a little bit upwards, and this is going to be a nice peachy transition colour. Next, I took another Inglot shadow called 383 and I'm going to build that on top of the peachy shade I just put on, and this is just going to really warm up that crease area, and these warm tones are going to be peeping out through the finished look. Then I took this rich warm brown shade called 335, again from Inglot, and I'm placing this more directly into the crease to just really warm it up and also tone down those really bright orange shades. Then I just took a clean brush and gave it a blend, and then went in with probably one of my favourite eyeshadows ever, Lucy from Fuchsia, and this is going more directly into the crease to really deepen it and smoke it out. And then I'm also placing that onto the outer corner as well to make it more dramatic really. Next, I'm going in with a fuchsia pigment. This is called Full Moon. This is just a really like gold champagne-y colour, and I'm just putting that on the first 2/3 of my lid area, and this is going to be base for the glitter that I'm using later. Then I'm taking this golden shade from Inglot called 395. Winged liner, and it looked just as nice, but I decided to do winged liner because it's the holiday season, why not, and I love me some winged liner, so I'm just doing it like I always do. I might do a tutorial on winged liner soon, a more in-depth one, because I don't have one of those up yet. Now I'm going in with my collection glitter liner, and these are probably one of my favourite purchases from the entire year. I bought one and went straight back for the other one. They're just so handy because you don't need a glitter adhesive, you don't need a mixing medium. You can wear them as sheer or as opaque as you want, and they're also in liner form, so you could do a glitter liner. They're just so handy and so cheap for the product that they are. They're amazing. So I'm just building that up to the opacity that I want it to be, and then I am just going back over my black liner to make sure no flecks of gold is like making it messy looking. Then I'm taking more of that Lucy shadow and darkening up the outer V area, and then I'm going in with a blending brush and just blending that. Next, the lashes I'm using are number 43 from Amazing Shine. They're just really dramatic and nice and long. And then I'm going in with my collection concealer, and I'm going to highlight underneath my eyes in an upside down triangle area, also on the center points of my face like I always do. And then I'm just buffing that in with my Real Techniques buffing brush, and this is just going to give me a little bit of a highlight. Next, I'm taking my collection Sheer Loose powder in transparent, and I'm going to set all that concealer so underneath the eyes and the center points of my face, and then I'm dusting a little bit around my face as well to set the foundation. Then I'm taking those first two Inglot shadows I used and I'm mixing them together, and I'm really blending these underneath the lower lash line. I'm loving a smoked out lower lash line lately. I think it like changes the entire look. I took that 335 shadow from Inglot as well and blended that underneath the eye, and then I took Lucy from Fuchsia and also blended that underneath the eye more closely to the lash line, but I did smoke it out a bit more. And then I'm taking this black shadow from Inglot and pressing this at the root of my lashes just to really smoke it out. But I also did go in with a blending brush and just blend that out a little bit so it wasn't too harsh. Next, I'm taking Christy from Fuchsia and I'm going to highlight my inner corner with that, and then I'm going in with my Essence eyeliner and I'm going to line my waterline all the way to the inner corner, and I'm also going to line my tight line with this as well, just because we're going dramatic today. Then I applied some mascara to my bottom lashes, and I also applied a little bit to the top lashes just to kind of bind my natural lashes with my falsies. Now I'm using the Inglot HD Sculpting Powder in 506 to bronze up my face a little bit. This has a little bit of a pinky undertone, so then I went in with Anastasia's Contour Powder in Java and just bronzed up my face a little bit more. I went kind of dramatic on the bronzer, but like if I was wearing this out I'd be much more tanned than I actually am, so let's look past that. I then blended it out a little bit and just went in with some Anastasia's Contour Powder in Fawn and a smaller brush, and I contoured the sides of my nose. I also placed it underneath my lip area there to make it look poutier, and I also placed it into the very, very hollows of my cheeks. I love that kind of look. Then I took the Fuchsia Mineral Blush in Glow and I placed that on top of the bronzer and a little more directly onto the apples of my cheeks just to give me a little glow. Really, really like this blush. It's really warm toned. Then I took MAC's Oh Darling Highlight and highlighted my cheekbones, also down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and I also dusted just a tiny bit onto my chin and forehead for a nice glow. Next, for the lip liner, I took Cabaret from NYX, which is a nice deep red, and I just lined my lips like I normally do, and then I went in with Sleek's Vamp Matte Lipstick and I just filled in my lips with that. It's a nice deep matte red. I really, really like it. And then I cleaned up the edges of my lips with any old concealer. And that is basically the look. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's totally Christmas to me. This is legit what I'm wearing out on Stephen's Day. If you want proof, follow me on Snapchat. I will show you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below if you already haven't. And I hope you have a really, really amazing Christmas, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.